Yeah, Mark Norman. Something's Burning, and this Something's Burning, it's a good show. Everybody on this show is such a crappy guest. They're so terrible. They're really bad guests, and this was about the worst showing of these guys. You had Shane Gillis, Big Jay Oakerson, Brad, and Mark Norman, and they're all getting IVs. Guess what? They're hungover. I don't know why we're seeing so much of this. I've tuned into so many podcasts where the host comes on and goes, so hungover, the show's going to suck. Oh, great. How wonderful for the fans. Imagine if I came on this show and I'm like, so hungover, I might have to call it early today. What kind of show is that? So I don't know why people are doing this. I just listened to a Red Scare where Dasha and Anna were hungover. These guys are hungover, and the attitudes are not good. I'll say this too. Shane Gillis is a little kid too. He acts like a little kid. And you'll see that here. You'll see a little of this. And Mark Norman acts like a real little kid. And Bert is trying his heart out here. And these bums treat him like shit. Let's start with the opening and see what happens. Something's burning.
Should I make 5 Bloody Marys?
Might as well. We'll drink it.
Should I make 5 Bloody Marys?
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Should I make 5 Bloody Marys?
Hey, Big J.
Hey!
Big J!
Oakerson, everybody!
Big J!
We're missing some jean shorts.
Look at him. Okay, so they're outside today. We're being shot super soft, and we're outside. This looks like Chris DiStefano film work here today.
Yes.
That's how they film it, super soft. And Big J comes up. They're all sitting around this table. Bert's back there on the Blackstone. I bought a Blackstone once in Chicago. It turned to rust in weeks because I just left it out in the rain. I think I used it once. I made a smash burger on it once and then left it to rust in the rain. But it was pretty nice. It's a little too windy to operate, but they've made vast improvements to the Blackstone Grill. I actually subscribe to their YouTube channel, and I watch for their product updates. And I'll never buy one of their junky, plasticky Blackstones, ever. So Bert's making everybody a nice breakfast, hungover breakfast, outdoors. Beautiful scene. Let's see what happens.
Hey, something's burning.
Yeah.
Something's burning.
It's Bert's pants.
Start drinking.
Great idea. Go for it.
Now, I don't like this, and you've seen comics do this. Watch this. They've got a nurse here, and the nurse is going around giving them all IVs. Have you heard the rich talk about this? Logan Paul and Big Mike do this, and then they brag about it. Yeah, we all got IVs. We need IVs. We're so hungover. We need IV. I don't like that idea, that you're making a nurse come down and give you boys IVs so you could sit there and eat breakfast. And by the way, these IVs didn't work because you all sat there silent and grumpy the whole time. So what good? You're stabbing yourself with a fucking needle? To me, an IV isn't a joke. When I was in the hospital, I had an IV. I'm not going to joke around and, play IV during the real. It's very, what do they call it? Offensive.
It's triggering.
To people in the hospital. I actually have an IV here that I was going to hook up, but I'm too scared. So there they are. They're doing the IVs. That I just don't, I'm not into this IV thing. And you know what? Has anyone ever gotten this IV?
You're into Operation
IV. Sam! System! Sam! System! The thing about the IV, it's not that they're getting it. Maybe that is nice, but I feel like they get it. It's like an Instagram moment. It's like going on a private jet to them. They want to show everybody.
I mean, it would be like getting your nails done on a podcast. It's like ridiculous.
It's like, okay.
If a girl got their nails done, you'd be like, what is she doing?
And it's like, and here's little fucking bitchy Mark Norman. I mean, he is just a little bitchy, little baby, spoiled brat. He's like Gigi Hadid. All right, let's see what these guys do. And this guy, does anyone know him? We're calling him Brad today because he's just one guy we don't know. And he doesn't seem like a comic because he's very, very stupid. Stupider than the rest. Listen to this.
Start drinking.
Great idea. Go for it.
I want you guys to know that I care about you each deeply, and I hope you're having a good time.
Thanks, buddy.
It's gonna be a fucking fun day.
Hell yeah.
Last show. We're almost done.
What is
Where
it
do you
that
guys
you guys
live?
We're a band.
Me and Bert live in L.A.
Oh, cool.
We're called
These
the
two guys
Fatties.
live in New York.
Oh, wow.
You've heard of the Fat Boys? We're the Fat Men.
So honored to be in your presence.
Are we rolling? Oh, hey guys, brand new episode of Something's Burning. It's a Super Bowl edition. Although you're not watching this Super Bowl, you already know that the Eagles won. I'm here with Mark Norman, Dave Williamson, Shane Gillis. We are at the Mullet Arena. We did 4 shows. It has been a fucking blast. We have met. Who have we met, Shane?
Christian McCaffrey was a pretty cool one.
Pretty fucking. My dad geeked out after him.
That thing
and
doesn't
Chris
need a
Godwin.
sound effect.
Yeah, the sound is very Barstool type production going on here today, where everything's
We
crazy.
can see. If we're curious their name, we can look down. You don't have to.
So yeah, they're all kind of tired here. What's our first time code?
Let's go to 1335.
Okay,
That's where
1335.
it all begins.
This is where it begins. So Bert is making everybody hash browns with cheese. He's making them eggs. And what else is... Oh, and Omaha Steaks fillets. Frozen. Straight from frozen, okay? So it looks pretty good. The boys are hungry. They want to eat. What's that first time code?
1335.
1335. Let's see what happens here. And this is going to start our little story about Mark Norman being a little immature or something. Let's figure it out together.
Yeah. Hash browns.
My favorite.
Smothered, covered, peppered, chunked. Chunked has ham in it.
Yep.
You guys familiar with Waffle House?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you guys like in your hash browns? Cheese? Everyone?
Nah, not in the house.
Okay. Pay attention to this. Today's word of the day is cheese. My enemy. Remember, I heard about that cheese. Heard from many of you over the week about if you could eat cheese or not, like me. A lot of you aren't like me and never will be. That's what that proved. But focus on the cheese. So let's listen to Mark. This is about Mark and cheese today, okay? This is very, very, very stupid. And but it means a lot to us, okay? So follow along here.
Covered, peppered, chunked. Chunked has ham in it.
Yep.
You guys familiar with Waffle House?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you guys like in your hash browns? Cheese? Everyone?
Nah, not in the hash
Yeah.
brown.
Everything.
In the eggs.
The
yeah.
Waffle House
Okay.
really just make World Star Hip Hop.
Nah, not in the hash brown. In the eggs, maybe. Okay. He wants cheese in the eggs, not in the hash browns. Let's remember that, okay? Was there any more of this, or are we skipping ahead here?
I think that was it.
Okay.
I think now we can go to 3525.
3525. Okay. So we're skipping ahead here quite a bit. 3525. Let's get there. Here we are.
Put the oil on before it, yeah. But then to clean it, they put the vinegar on.
Watch Mark Norman. He's
I got
doing the
6.
hash browns.
Fucking booyah, bitches.
He's taking out the
Want us to peel the
cheese.
cheese for you?
Yeah, would you?
Gotcha.
So he's putting on a nice layer,
You
hefty,
didn't like cheese?
shredded
Love
cheese over the hash
I just
browns.
don't want it on the hash. I want it on the eggs.
Okay, here. Oh, I heard Mark and cheese. So what happened here? Mark, do you want cheese? Let's hear that again.
Cheese?
Love cheese. I just don't want it on the hash. I want it on the eggs.
All right.
Yeah. I just don't want it on the hash. I want it on the eggs. He loves cheese, though. So he does want the cheese involved in his breakfast, okay? So we're all clear on that. All right, what's our next time code?
44 minutes.
44 minutes. Let's see what happens here. 44. Remember, he really wants that cheese on the eggs. Okay. so
Not on the hash browns.
Not on the
but
hash
Yes, on the eggs.
Oh, from the toaster.
Oh, it
We almost
works.
killed the whole crew last night.
Yeah, well, we would be fine.
Dave?
We had it under control.
Dave?
How'd you react when the smoke alarm
This
went off?
is
I
me,
thought
right?
it ran
So
away.
now Bert's dishing out the hash browns. He's taking their plates, putting the hash browns on them, right? Where he's putting the eggs on, right?
Yep.
Okay, listen to this.
Yeah.
I had to go over and hit the button.
He got it.
He's passing out their plates.
He was like,
at
good
that.
night.
He gives Mark his plate.
Great.
You want no cheese?
I like it on the egg.
So the other guy, Brad, or whoever this guy is, he sees Mark Norman's plate and the hash browns don't have cheese on them. And he goes, "You're not having cheese?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to get him on the eggs." Listen to this again.
He went, good night.
Listen to this again.
Great.
You went no cheese?
I like it on the egg.
Okay. You're not having cheese? I like it on the eggs. Got it. Okay, so this is a through line now. Okay, what's our next time
Okay, we
code?
can get a 45-15.
45-15. Here we are. Let's see what happens next. Okay, so Mark's getting his plate here, and I see hash browns. I see the steak.
No, I'm not.
Bert is now... okay, so the hash browns are on the plate, the steak's on the plate, and Bert's going around now and putting the eggs on everyone's plate. These sunny side up fried eggs.
Just another example that was like, remember when you'd go on a work trip?
And remember, Mark wanted cheese on the eggs.
Remember when your dad got steaks for Christmas? You're like, it's going to be a good Christmas.
Man. You know when
Mark
you're
takes his
hungry 'cause
plate.
you had to rake your tennis court in the side of
You
your
want
house?
cheese on your eggs, Mark?
Bert hands Mark the eggs, and Mark's looking at this plate here, and he notices something. There's no cheese on the eggs. Maybe Bert didn't hear him. So Mark's a little concerned now because he didn't want cheese on the hash browns, you see, but he did want cheese on the eggs. Watch this.
You know when you were hungry because you had to rake your tennis court in the
Get
side
the
of your
eggs.
house?
Cheese on your eggs, Mark?
Yes,
It always
please.
tired me out. I
Cheese
was like, I could use a good
So then Bert remembers, because you want cheese on your eggs, Mark. And Mark goes, "Yes, please." Okay, watch.
steak
might
right
be
now.
out.
Where's the American cheese?
Where's the American cheese? Bert's looking around now. Where's the American cheese?
We're out.
Hang on, Mark. I got one piece.
There's only one piece. It's on the floor. So Mark knew this was going to happen. But Bert has found a piece of cheese, but it was the one that fell on the floor. That's all that's left. Will Mark accept the floor cheese? Let's find out.
We're out.
Hang on, Mark. I got one piece.
Oh.
What do you want? You want some cheese?
I got it.
No, it's
Sure,
all
over
right.
there.
So what do you say, Mark? You want some cheese? Nah, that's fine. He's not going to eat the cheese from the ground.
Oh.
What do you want? You want some cheese?
I got it.
No, it's all
Sure,
right.
over there.
So he pulls his plate towards him. He's fucking pissed. Bert eats the cheese from the ground.
Salt, pepper over there.
Doesn't give a fuck that Mark's...
There we go.
He
So
said
now
it
Mark's
3 times.
slamming things. See, now Mark's throwing a fit. He's like, okay, here's fucking salt. No cheese. Fucking sucks. Cheese with steak. How could I eat it without that? So Mark's a little fucking perturbed. And you could tell. This has nothing to do with this. I don't even know if this is Mark. To honest to God, this doesn't look like him at all. Here's Big J looking at his food.
He's got cheese.
He doesn't like cheese at all. So he's very concerned. Okay, let's see.
Good wrap group.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what Mark does next.
Let's see, it's 3:30.
Oh, you
Almost
gotta go
showtime.
now?
Look, it's 2:30. It's almost showtime. Maybe we should wrap this up. Listen.
3:30. It's almost showtime.
Okay, they're all hungover as shit, right? They had to get IVs. Look at their faces as Bert is over there. Bert's like manically cleaning the grill and getting all their food. And then he starts taking the thing and go, and they all, ah! Watch this.
It's almost showtime.
They're hungover. Look.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay, that doesn't work.
Slamming silverware.
Can I get a
Watch it.
couple of tomatoes?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh.
No, watch
All right.
this.
Okay. Then Mark finally loses it. And we haven't seen this done. Now, I understand that people like tomatoes. Okay, but you got the hash browns, you've got some eggs, you've got a full fillet. Mark grabs a bowl of cut up tomatoes. It looks like a bowl of watermelon chunks. It's that wet. It's like a giant Pyrex drink from the bowl filled with diced big chunks of tomatoes. Watch what he does here. I've never seen this done.
Thank you.
Watch him closely.
All right.
Takes his tomatoes. Look at this.
This is
Oh.
living.
Everyone get a fork
And
knife.
look how many tomatoes he's putting on his plate.
Ketchup
Look at that.
for the steak. You say ketchup for the steak? Is this a bit we're doing?
No,
like
for the
the
hash
ketchup.
browns. I like ketchup on the hash browns.
Ketchup.
Oh, the eggs are good.
Oh, yeah? You didn't even fucking try them. Weird. Eggs are good? Oh, yeah. I dumped a whole bowl of tomatoes on your... Imagine doing something like that.
He's
Literally
acting.
just tomatoes over the whole dish as if it was parsley sprinkled up.
He's like, well, if I can't have cheese, I guess I just won't have anything.
Yes, I'll just ruin the whole plate of food with this wet tomato. He's just pouring the water. He's straining the tomato water and just... I mean, this guy...
He's psycho. Okay.
And that's all we have to show you of that. Isn't he nuts?
That's enough for me.
You're finished. Some of you will understand that. Okay.